Child, I told y'all I was coming back. As soon as they said something, we got past day one of the sentencing phase. I was taking notes that we can discuss. Let me get everything together. Hey, how you doing? Sabrina, Divine Lady, No Nonsense, The Boring Life of Tiana, Miss TR. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Please hit the like button on your way in if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. Oh, I would. Yes, I would. Would it make me feel good right up in here? Hey, Amber. What's going on, baby? What's going on? You the good Amber. We ain't talk. We finna talk about that health in a minute. Okay, Tiana. All right, come on, catch me on the smoke break today. Okay, I told you I was coming back. I just wanted to finish watching the day one of the sentencing phase of this trial. I wanted to come back and talk about what we learned today and how we feel that it will go uh in either way. I mean, for her tomorrow, right? Okay. So what we learned today, they tried to say anyone could have placed those racist and negative stuff on her Pinterest and her text messaging, but the judge overruled all of that, allowed it into evidence. And then, as she was reading the transcripts that we're gonna talk about later, because she did get to see it and we saw it up on the teleprompter. Did y'all see the look on Judge Tammy Kemp's face when she was reading those messages and them posts from her Pinterest? Oh, let me, because I can't tell no live right here. I have to watch it on my phone. Did y'all see that look on it of disgust on that woman's face? And when we were given the opportunity today to see it, I understood totally why she felt like she felt. I understood why she was looking like she was looking and allowed all of that for the jury to consider when deciding what this woman's ultimate face is going to be. Now, we first saw Allison Jean, which is Botham's mother. She took the stand. She gave a little bit of their background, their family dynamic, the history. She spoke of Botham's schooling and how he was a smart young man. They showed photos of her son and asked did she think that it would help the jury to understand her son in the manner to which she was speaking, and she said yes. They showed the audience and various other people that was in the courtroom. Child, I came prepared. I got these notes today, honey. Pictures, and you could tell that the pictures hurt because it was of him happy, celebrating his mom's retirement after 32 years of public service. That was one of the photos we saw. We saw pictures with his grandmother that when he was receiving some form of award. We saw pictures of him with his little brother, and then we saw a family picture. It was just a beautiful family he had, and he appeared to be a very decent, intelligent, spiritual, well-spoken young man. The mom called him the glue. Now she got one child, Allison, and we'll speak of her later on in the review of day one, because this is a review, child. Thank you, no nonsense. I appreciate that, baby. Um, she called him the glue because she actually has a daughter, Allison, who is 10 years older, and she has a younger son who there's a 20-year age gap. And she said that Botham always served as like the glue. He was that go in between person that would, be able to explain things from, to Allison from how the younger brother may feel and vice versa, is what he said. Okay. Botham wanted to study accounting. He was good with numbers and everything. So she wanted him actually to be an engineer and study on the West Indies, in the West Indies, but he had a desire to want to come to the US. And plus he already had his older sister who had been over here some 19 years as a US citizen. So he wanted to be closer to his sister too. She spoke of how he so wanted to go to Harding even though it was expensive. She explained the difference between the American dollar and the monies that they have over there. So it was quite costly. But she said after seeing how happy he was and how he lit up and how he hadn't even been actually I'm buffering. I shouldn't be buffering. I ain't buffering on my phone. And I ain't hooked to the Wi-Fi on my phone, just my computer. Okay, is it better now? Is we still buffing? Okay, now I'm buffing on your end. Simone, you still buffering, baby? Okay, I'm good over there, Miss TR. I'm good, Tiana. Simone, you still buffing? Go out and come back in, Simone, and see if that clears it up because you probably the only one buffering. Everybody in the chat said they not, and on my phone, I'm not hooked to the Wi-Fi, and I'm not buffering either. Thank you, T Carter. Hey, Doom, welcome to the room. Hey, Josh, welcome to the room. Hey, Verbe, welcome to the room. I'm doing a recap of the day one of the sentencing phase. I'm gonna go through everything with y'all. Then I'm gonna pay attention to the chat, and y'all could. I had to go out and come back. Okay, it's better, baby, cause I can't have Simone buffing, honey. I can't have that. I can't move on till my sister's good. It's better now, Simone. Okay, I can continue. Say yes or no, or you need me to wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my sister from another mister. I have to make sure she's straight before we go on. Okay, she said we can move on. Okay, so back to what I was saying. He wanted to study accounting because he was good with numbers and things of that nature. But see, she wanted him to actually go into engineering, and she wanted him to study in the West Indies. But he already had a sister here in the States, and the weekend trip they took to Harding University, which is where he actually ended up graduating from. He was so happy to be on that campus. He had already made him some friends, and he just seemed to be a very liked individual. So she did what we all our mamas had to do. We do what we gotta do to make sure our baby get it. You know what I mean? Did you see the black female officer fixing that bitch hair? I would have hugged his mama instead of fixing her damn hair. Facts. What's the topic? The topic is day one of the sentencing phase for Amber Guyger. The woman who murdered now is a convicted murderer of Botham Jean over there in Dallas, Texas, February of last year. hmm Hey, Relentless. Hey, Renee, baby. How you doing? And thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She also, I'm about to speak about what y'all talking about in the chat. The pain in that woman's eyes, the emptiness in her soul. I know you all felt it because you telling me that in the chat right now. I just can't imagine what that lady must be going through. I've just told y'all in the last live, in my opinion, no mother wants to bury her child. Please hit the thumbs up button when you come into the room if you don't mind. Please, y'all. I ain't gonna bother y'all and ask y'all for a whole lot today. Just a thumbs up on the video. That's all. hmm Okay, we halfway there. If I can get about 3 more likes, I'll feel good in my spirit and we can keep it going. Can I get about 3 more? That's all I'm gonna ask y'all for. 3 more people hit the like button and I'm gonna feel decent. Oh shit. Okay, well y'all got me there. Then let's keep seeing you. She spoke of all his activities from him singing in a group to working with the ministries, helping the elderly. We even saw a picture of him with a blind person that he had just happened to have come across in the community that he would help them. Another lady who she found out, hey, boss lady talk, welcome back to the room. Hey, Lex Max, my baby, welcome to the room. We talking about the day one sentencing phase for Amber Guyger. We know this morning that for those of y'all, I'm going to give you a little backstory. We know that this all started September the 6th of 2018, where an off-duty police officer in her uniform went into an apartment that she thought was her own, only to find out it was not on the right floor. It wasn't her place. And instead of her taking other measures to ensure her safety as well as his, because it was supposedly an honest mistake, we saw this woman actually kill this man. Now he at home in his confines with his bowl of ice cream, watching him some games on the TV, chilling in his own domicile, and she came into his house by mistake. And instead of her backing out, calling for backup, and she was confused in any kind of way, she opted to shoot him. And when she did shoot him, she did not only, this is Amber. Botham and I are having a baby and moving to FC. Child, I ain't got time. Uh, That shit popped up on my screen before y'all seeing it. Simone, if you see that person or Miss No Nonsense, get Daniels out of here, cause ain't nobody got time for that. I don't see it on my phone, but I see it on the damn screen up here. Hey, Rook, welcome to the room. We talking about Amber Guyger. Y'all don't see his ass. Wait a minute. I'm seeing him. He right between where Simone say her text messages got me how to it. I don't know. Okay, well I'll let y'all deal with him. This what his ass look like. Oh, hold on. Oh, Simone got his ass. Y'all see him? There he is right there. Y'all get his ass up out of here, cause that's ignorant. That's ignorant is hell. He must be blocked from me too already. Okay. Anyway, child, I ain't got time. But back to what I was saying. She killed this man in his own home, and instead of her trying to get him immediate medical attention, possibly saving this man's life, she didn't really do anything. She was more concerned about herself. I don't know. They gonna be blocked from this channel because I'm finna write that name down and make sure I don't have to never see their ass again. Cause I see him still. I can see him on StreamYard. I just can't see him on the YouTube stream. But we ain't gonna give him no attention because that's what he want. 54 people in the room. Please hit the thumbs up button. Okay, she didn't try to help him. So to this morning, a little bit after 10:30 a.m., the jury came back with a guilty verdict and a charge of murder, and they convicted her on that. So now this afternoon, what has been going on is they go to a sentencing phase where you get to hear, character witnesses for Botham and things like that. Tomorrow, I guess Amber get a chance to try to help her ass out because the stuff we finna talk about is definitely gonna be hard for her to refute. The jury already don't like her. They wasn't feeling her. All that shit she did Friday didn't mean anything. It still didn't stop them from getting up this morning and saying, girl, you going to jail. Not you going to trial, you going to jail. Okay. Um, Back to Botham's mother's account. He helped elderly people set up computers to Skype with their children who lives abroad. Um, she talked about him being a part of the rugby team at Hardin University, and that he did a lot of missionary work. And we had pictures to go along with her accounts. More pictures were shown depicting the type of man that Botham really was. Then she spoke of the day she was told that her son was deceased. She was in New York City. That lady say her life ain't been the same ever since. It's been a roller coaster ride. She can't sleep. She barely can eat anything. She's sick a lot. And every Tuesday she has to see a therapist because she still, even though she's in her grief moments, she still got to figure out how to keep her family together. It's all matriarchs. I understand that all too well because I've told y'all I am the matriarch. I didn't want to be, but I'm the matriarch of my family. And when things go awry, even though you may have your own personal feelings about what's going on, sometimes you have to put them to the side to make sure that your family is okay. And that's hard to do. That's not something that's easy to do because you gotta grieve yourself and then see, can I what options do they give me for him? See, because he's still there. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of him. I can't focus on that. But anyway, uh the bitch going to prison make Katie and Daniels, that hoe going to prison. And if you keep fucking with me, I'm gonna pray to God that you be right behind them. Anyway, she spoke of, okay, I told y'all about the day that she found out her son was dead, and I can only imagine what that must feel like. The look in that woman's face, the way she almost totally broke all the way down. She did cry, but she didn't. It's okay. No, no, Miss No Nonsense girl. Don't worry about it. It's just an asshole looking for some damn attention, and we gonna pay him no attention, okay? And fuck you, how I talk how I want. But anyway, y'all can't see him, but I see his ass. I can't get him right here, but I'm gonna get that ass. Trust. Um, they talked about. They went on to bring in this guy named Kerry Ray. He worked for PwC as well as Botham. He was his supervisor slash coach, and he spoke very highly of Botham. Um, you could just tell that this was a very well-rounded individual. This is somebody you want in the community. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't see it because I don't know if he got in here through StreamYard actually, but I'm gonna figure that out later. We ain't gonna worry about him, baby. He talked about how he had, such high hopes for the young man, and he wanted to see him grow in the community and within the company. I just He had nothing but praises for him. He said anybody that ever met him and knew that he was a good person, he was a happy person. He rarely had anything negative to say about anybody. He was just a good guy, right? So they talked with him a little while about, how his job came to be and what they did on the job. And like I said, everything that I got was that this man was a good man. Okay. Now, then they moved on to Sergeant Robert Watson. That was actually Amber's CTR coach or captain or whatever. And the reason why they brought him back on there is because he originally spoke for the defense, but the prosecution called him in because see they wanted to touch on her ability to tell stories in its entirety the way they actually happened, right? Child, we found out a couple years ago she had this suspect in custody in handcuffs. Some kind of way she didn't pay fully attention to this man, and the suspect got away with the handcuffs on. Now, hearing that, one would say, "Oh, that's not no big deal." She She didn't tell the truth. No, no. So people might say that's not a big deal because that do happen in law enforcement. People custody sometimes these people, these real crafty ones, they will get away from the police. But see, the thing about it is, a supervisor showed up when she called for backup, and Amber ain't tell the peoples that the man was in handcuffs, which prompted Sergeant Watson to have to open up a referral to the internal affairs to have it looked at. I thought it was an excellent move by the prosecution to bring him in because it shows y'all Amber. She tends to leave out details. If she left some details out here, imagine what other details that she would be leaving out when telling a story. So that was good, child. That was good. I appreciated him. And then we moved on to his sister, Miss Elisa Finley. And she spoke about the of how the family is not the same since Botham's death. She expressed concern about her younger brother, who seems to be a shell of the person he once was once upon a time, prior to his brother's death. She said sometimes they're talking to her and they can't even. I ain't focusing on the chat yet. I want to get this out there. I'm gonna run it with y'all, okay? So don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just right here. Baby, Simone got that ass. Simone got that ass. That's my dog. That's my dog. All right. Okay. She expressed concern, like I said, the younger brother is not taking this well. She said sometimes they talking to him and they don't even know if he totally getting it. She say that the light that was once in his eyes have dimmed since his brother's passing. Okay. She spoke about her kids and how they responded to learning that their uncle is no longer on the land of the living. One is kind of quiet, the other one is scared to death of the police. And that really hurt my heart because, yes, there are some bad police officers out there. It's bad people everywhere you go in every profession. But there are a vast number of police officers who believe in the oath of office. They are there to serve and protect, and they don't see your color. They see you as a person. And it's sad that a child now has a stigma that he's gonna carry into his adulthood if he don't get the right training, therapy, and maybe a police officer. They could get somebody to come and talk to him or whatever, like they did over on Yana when she had them brothers over there talking about what had happened with them with police activity was around them, how the police treated them. I'm hoping that through therapy, I'm hoping through therapy and through maybe talking with some police officers who do follow the rules and regulations of the land, that could change for their child. Because this got to be a mighty scary ass place to be in, to where when you see a police officer down to your school, you run to your mama car because you terrified of him. And why are you terrified? Because this disrespectful, racist ass little white girl over here in Texas then killed your uncle. And you can't understand in your young mind why that happened. That's sad to me. The other one just notices pics of Botham, and they used to sing a lot together. So though he seems like he's relying on the past to help him deal with what's presently going on, and it's also serving as a way to help him to move on with his life because at the end of the day, Botham gone, and it might be a sad situation. It is a sad situation. Ain't no might to it. That's a sad situation. But I don't want children to fear the police. Even though I just told y'all in my last live, I talked about cheering, my boy cheering especially, and I tell them to be careful because you don't know which one you're going to get. Just follow the rules. Even if you feel like they have done something to you, follow the rules. We can always go back later because your mama got a big ass mouth. I'll be all up and down through that damn police station getting together with them internal affairs people, filing charges. But don't try to take the law into your own hand, even if you know your rights are being violated. Hold your mule. I taught my sons learn them badge numbers. You learn them badge numbers like y'all learn them pin numbers to my damn bank account cards. Y'all know every last one of them. I can't get a new card. And I tell one of them the damn number. It's like they send a massive text message out to the other three, and they know my card numbers. Honey, let me fall out and go up in that hospital. Bills still gonna get paid right here, and it might not necessarily come out their account because they know my information. So I teach them to pay attention to identify. Try to get you a mental picture in your head that you can repeat, and always notate that officer's ID badge. That number gonna attach to him just like them social security numbers is attached to each and every one of our asses. Do that. Okay. You just have to teach your kids, but it really irritates me when a child is afraid of the law because of a situation like this. This bitch ain't have no respect of who of life, period. All she saw was her own. Oh, we finna really get into that whole ass in a few minutes. We're gonna talk about these text messages and these Pinterest posts that she thought wasn't the judge wasn't gonna allow the jury to go back and look at when determining what's gonna happen with her ass next. He was active in church. He was a song leader. He taught the youth ministries. He started the youth ministry and taught it every Tuesday night. Ooh, child. Then she showed pics and videos about them, and that's when the sister got really bothered when she heard her brother's voice. She said, it's a painful to her. It's painful to her. Miss Burbank, I'm gonna pay attention to the chat in a minute. I want to get through the notes, and then I'm gonna come and talk to y'all. So don't think I'm ignoring y'all. I'm not. I just got to get my commentary out. Then we can run it for a few minutes. But she said she just want her brother back. I totally identify with that. I can understand how she feel because this girl said if she could go back, she would go back to that last phone call and never let his ass get off the phone. That's how much she want her brother back. That's sad to me. Then they showed Amber's text messaging. Now we can drag this bitch, okay? Baby, this bitch had so much racist stuff going on. Now I understand why the defense didn't want to allow this evidence in and for the jury to have the opportunity to look over it in their deliberations on what her sentencing is going to be. Baby, in them text message, they showed where this woman was talking shitty about the Martin Luther King. Hey, Miss Sophia, how you doing, Miss Silver? How you doing? They talk in them text messages. She was talking out of her ass about the Martin Luther King parade. Her and another officer was talking. They was talking about the work ethics of their black colleagues. She even told that woman that if the crowd's getting on her nerves, just let out a little pepper spray and that'll make them get away from her. Bitch, you is a dirty motherfucker. Talking about when will this be over? Oh, when he's dead. Oh, wait. Bitch, Martin been dead, but his legacy live on today. And because you don't understand the plight of the American Negro, that's the reason why you didn't understand why every year there are marches all over this United States for that man. Oh, I didn't even have to say, oh, okay, because, baby, I'm finna say, baby, you worry about these gaps. I'm talking about Amber Guyger. These gaps is for the niggas I like to fuck with. They ain't for you. That's what's wrong with people. They always worry about the wrong thing all up in my mouth. Mm, mm, mm. Um, she was disrespectful about the march. Then she wanted a racist dog, a German Shepherd. And did y'all hear them? Did y'all see them posts that she got up under? One post talking about basically people need to be thanking her for having patience not to kill them She was under there, amen, and in there. And then it was a poster that said they wear all black because they dress for your funeral if you don't back up. And she was down at the bottom of that enjoying all of that. She talked bad about the Martin Luther King parade. She talked bad about using pepper spray to disperse the crowds. She talked about wanting a racist dog. um Baby, the prosecution is not playing. They putting her character on trial right now, and they assassinating her ass by her own ignorance. Her own words is what's going to determine. Now at the end, they retired for the day. We will be going live tomorrow to talk about this shit again. So I guess y'all gonna get a little dose of me, a lot of dose of me, until they say what they gonna actually give this girl. So we will be back up in here. Now y'all might see Colton playing in the background, but baby, we gonna come back down and through and talk about this every day. So for those of y'all who been wanting a dose of Lady Nyca on the live, I think you're probably gonna get it, because this shit done lit a fire up under my ass all over again. Because what I don't understand is y'all don't realize how many of them type of people is sitting on our police departments, in our police departments, wearing badges every single day. And that is next door. That is Texas. So imagine what it's like in Louisiana and abroad. Thank you. I just don't understand. We still living in a world today, after everything that we've gone through in history. Hey, Shantae and Verbe and Quanta husband, Mistress Light Bill. Hey, y'all. We still being judged by the color of our skin and not the content of our character. And with that being said, then I hope that her character speaks volumes and they lock her ass up for as long as they could possibly get her. I don't care if they lock her up for the 99 years. Although the news people were saying that they doubt she'll get that much. The more unlikable this woman appears to these folks, the longer time that she's gonna get. And I think today the prosecution, I don't never be down for the prosecution, because most time they be on some fuck shit. But the bitch, that prosecution, y'all better come on through, Dallas County prosecuting team. Y'all did y'all jobs today. Y'all did y'all jobs with this trial. Now, like I said, okay, no nonsense. Whether she did this, whether they did this because it's a political season approaching us, or they did it because they knew that they was gonna tear that damn city up, and I was sure gonna ride over there. Ain't no sense me lying. If they would have went to rioting because they brought back a not guilty plea for her, I was gonna get in my car and go right across this state line, and I was gonna have this phone fully charged, baby. I was gonna be broadcasting live from the goddamn courthouse and anywhere else they tearing shit up in. I was gonna go live. Now I can go to the chat and talk with y'all, but that's how I feel. I feel like that I am not a proponent for nobody being killed, so I can't go for the death penalty. My spiritual background won't allow me to do that, so I've never been a proponent for the death penalty. But do I think she should ever be allowed to be free and enjoy the freedoms of life again? No, she don't deserve that. You know why? Because she has ripped her family's guts out with this move. This man could have been so much more than what he was ever allowed to be, because you cut his life off in the prime of it all. And just judging by his family and his co-workers, people love this man. He was a loving spirit. And it's sad that he gone, but y'all do know now, I'm gonna have to touch on my spiritual side. Go get your drink if you ain't wanting to hit his shit. But I'm gonna say this: God don't just want the worst of the worst in his army. Sometimes he got to take the goods too. I've always felt that way. I remember when my daughter, my oldest daughter, the one that just turned 30, Her first little boyfriend. We had to bury him. He passed out in he passed out playing basketball on a football. I mean on the basketball court at one of the schools. It wasn't no school event. He just went up there during the summer months. And we were under heat advisory, as we always are in the South, especially in Louisiana. He went out there playing basketball, passed out. He never came back. I kind of felt like the night that they brought him from across the street to his grandma's house, and my daughter called me crying and screaming on the phone, and I went over there and I held that boy in my arms. I know death. He was gone then, but of course the ambulance gotta come and they gotta try to resuscitate. But he was gone then, and he was a good guy. He was a person that would do a lot in the community, help with the angels. You know, the little old elderly people. I call old people angels because a lot of them is, and y'all just don't even realize it. But I realized at that point, God don't just pick the worst of the worst to end their lives. Sometimes God calls on some of his best and brightest people on this earth to sit beside him in heaven. That's my personal opinion. That's how I can rationalize why good people die so early and wretched, horrible motherfuckers seem to live forever. God don't always want the worst of the worst. Sometimes he need a Aretha up there in that choir to help Whitney get that song together on Sunday for the A and B selection. Sometimes he need a Richard Pryor to bring some laughter to the heavenly audience. Cause they looking down on us going like, God damn, y'all really is illin' out here. That's how I deal with death in situations like that. That's just me. I don't. You can feel what you want to feel. That's Lady Nyca's personal feeling. Now I'm finna jump down here in these comments and see what y'all talking about. Hey, Starlet. Miss Love Life says they gave my cousin life for biting a girl eye out. And how the hell that happened, I would like to know. Even the doctor said it's not possible to bite someone eye out. Well, girl, how the hell how did the damn eye come out? Uh, Thank you, Miss Jackie Scott. Polyester and gabardine looking good right about now instead of that orange. Y'all crazy. I hope she gets hers in prison. I'm child. I ain't got my tax on right now. I ain't got my tax. I got to put the phone up to my face so I can see it. I ain't got my tax on. I hope she gets hers in prison. The way they say former cops get treated, I can only hope that she gets what's coming to her. Well, tonight she gonna be all right. She gonna be in protected custody. That's what they said. Okay, I ain't said that. What the people said. Okay, let me see who else. I'm so here for the death penalty for that hoe because she knew what she was. Yeah, he was a baby, my son's age. Exactly, Miss Silver. My son is 27 years old. Him and my twin daughter turned 27 in August. This the kind of shit that you don't never want to have to wake up to one day in your own life. And you can only imagine what that boy's mama, and you could look at them people and tell that he was a big part of their life and they loved him. Uh-huh. Let me go down. I don't want to leave nobody out. Uh I hope she gets in general population and wear her behind out. Oh, she gonna eventually wind up in some general gen pop quantity husband mistress like Bill. She sure is. Oh, baby, I must be shaking the table. They showing up over here to try to spam my check. Thank you, Patricia, and I hope you come back again. Your son's age too. Hello, Brandon from Memphis. I'm sure she will be on suicide watch. You know what pissed me off? They say tomorrow she gonna get up and basically have an opportunity to plead her case, meaning beg for her life. What the hell can she say behind all of this? To me, they taking too long. You found it guilty. God love the just. God love just as unjust. God don't have no respect of person. He showed on Miss Carolyn Peebles. She showed down. He don't have no respect of person. He rains down on the just as well as the unjust. So it would only be befitting that it ain't just the good people of the world that would die. The unjust people die as well. Well, y'all tag team do that damn thing. Hey D Gory. I'ma call you D. I done seen you before, I think. Hey Rook, if I ain't speak to you. Oh, Simone don't play her block game real official. I don't know if I spoke to you, but hey Shantae girl, how you doing? This is why I tell people to get out and vote locally. If you don't like to judge, vote they asses out. Just vote for the don't just vote for the president. And you know what? I think I talked about that in an earlier video. Ma'am, Miss Verbe. I preach that all the time. I used to think, and I'm gonna get to the rest of the comments. And thank you for the super chat, Miss Felita. Oh, I am Miss Belita. You ain't gonna have to have no. I ain't gonna get off the road again. I ain't gonna get off the road again. I just tried something different, and the Lord slapped me around a couple of times and put me right back where He wanted me to be. So here I am, accepting my call. Okay, so you ain't gotta worry about that, Miss Love Life. Before I move on, I'm gonna get you to the same way he. Oh, that's Kills. The same way he probably begged for his. She got nerve. Exactly. Exactly. That's what she's supposed to be gonna do tomorrow. Okay, Miss Love Life said he said her head went down fighting in the car and came back up. Her eyes was messed up. That's the story she told us, and the jury a different lie, lady nigga. But God is good. My cousin coming home. Glory, glory, glory. I've been a long time subscriber. My first idea of yours was my wife. I know I seen you before, Miss. I don't forget. I don't forget no unless you don't change, you can change that avatar forever. But if you change that name, I'm not gonna know. But baby, I keeps a name in my see, I know who Miss No Nonsense is. She don't think I know, but I seen her a whole lot. I seen her over there on J Dunn page before back in the day. I seen her on Chopper page back in the day. See, baby, I don't forget. I just don't say nothing. I ain't worried about them trolls, Miss Divine Lady. Every time I get an influx of trolls, that means that I'm on the right track and I'm saying what need to be said. See, the devil don't like that. The devil get all up in his feels every time I open my damn mouth because he know I'm finna spit some real and he don't want y'all to hear it, so he want to distract me. But see, I got a strong army in this chat right here. I ain't even been bothered by it. I seen it and I wanted it gone, but it wasn't going to deter me from saying what I had to say, which is, fuck her. Amber, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck her. Took that main life. And in lieu of everything that we learned today, from actually viewing the messages to listening to his former employer to listening to even the sergeant Robert Watson saying the girl got a problem with telling the whole story in a timely manner, on down to listening to Miss Allison and Miss Elisa. There's no way that it ain't. And you know what, y'all? I got the gift of gab. I do, and I never act like I don't know it. I'm listening, babe, but doing some work uh after chores. Okay, okay. The brother had a promising future. She took. Is that my boom boom room? Boom boom room, y'all change y'all damn name, throw me all the way off shit. Is that my boom boom room? They need to put that soil health and general population with the lifers. I would agree. Yeah, but some white people can't take the verdict. They're losing. They are literally losing their freaking minds. Well, let them lose their mind, Mr. Joe. Let them lose their damn mind. She really wasn't sorry. She wanted it. She wanted it to know when it would be. Oh yeah. Okay, taking Miss is my boom boom room. Okay, girl, I ain't, y'all be switching up on a bitch. We ain't got an email in a minute. What y'all doing? You have to go to school 20 years to be a doctor and save lives, but only need a high school diploma to take lives backed by the government. It's a shame. Facts. Facts. And did y'all see? Oh, I ain't touch on that. Y'all seen on the sentencing phase we saw today her application to be a police officer and how she admitted that she did get into drugs and stuff. It was marijuana, but still they ain't supposed to be on that. If I was doing public service, I would not be on nothing. Now, right now, as it stands, I do partake in the Mother Earth on the weekend, but that's all I do. And then I tell you this: what my Mother Earth ain't gonna endanger none of y'all lives. Cause I ain't making no laws for y'all, and I ain't told y'all I was gonna protect you. I understand taking mess. When you get around to it, y'all shoot us a whole informative email because actually what you don't know is you seeing me incorporate some of it right now. So shout out to y'all for that. Sometimes I hear what you saying and you think I don't hear what you're saying. I don't always look for the worst. Sometimes I really think that you guys are giving out useful information because it's more than one of y'all. Y'all be giving out information to help us all grow as content creators if we truly want to. And I'm one of them content creators. I ain't trying to have no silver pen. I ain't come down here with no damn pen, honey. I came down here to tell the people what I had to say the best way I know how. And if I happen to get 30, 40, 50, 100,000 subscribers, I appreciate that. But I also know that ain't my primary goal. This ain't my profession. But when I do decide to sit my ass down, the information y'all giving me will help me advance this platform as well as building others. And for that taking mess, I appreciate you all. I appreciate that. Now, let me go over here to Miss Love Life because that's my girl. I be wanting to hear what she say. We don't want to hear what she have to say. We want her in prison ASAP in the orange outfit in population, no protective custody. Well, I'm going to have to go on and highlight that because that's what the hell we want. That's what we want. That's what I want. I would be allowed to say anything other. That's what I want. That's what I need to happen. It'll make me feel better. Because as it stands right now, her getting a guilty verdict, it's kind of like the appetizer. But if you want to give me the full meal, send this bitch off so long that she is left with 2 strands of hair and 1 teeth by the time they ever let her up out that jail, if they let her out. I don't want her strapped to no gurney and no medications pumping through her body to take her life. I don't want that. Because then that would make me no better than her. She's a cold-blooded killer. I ain't no cold-blooded killer. And I have to revert back to once again what mercy is shown, mercy is given. So let that hoe live, but don't make her comfortable ever again. I appreciate that, Miss TR. I really do. And we're going to talk this week. I told you at 5 o'clock. Today I was off. I had a doctor's appointment. But we're going to talk this week and get together and run it again. Wheels. They're going to put her in protective custody under suicide watch. The CO will help her. Well, I tell you what. You're right, Simone. There is you ain't no lies in what you said. You're right. Here's the thing, though. You got to think about there's somebody, a CO, like you used to be, that ain't feeling her ass. Don't think Power and The Sopranos and Oz and all of that was just made for TV. Art imitates life. And as easy as it is for her to be okay now, There's gonna be a vast majority of people who gonna hear about this trial. You know, in jail, Simone, they get the news before us free people get it. Don't think they ain't preparing a place to fuck her up. I just don't think she gonna be as protected as now. They gonna have on suicide watch. They probably got on it right now because she looked like she want. I wouldn't have been adjusting nothing for her. If anything, I'd have probably been held in contempt of court for going up there grabbing that woman, his mama, by her around her shoulder and squeezing that sister and telling her, I don't know this pain and I don't want to, but just seeing what it's doing to you makes me want to let you know that I support you 100%. I don't want this bitch to ever be able to go outside free again. Every time she goes outside, she need to see barbed wire fences, motherfuckers in lighthouses with guns. Or do they still do that nowadays in the jails? And big old prison lights. That's what I want her skyline to be the prison lights every fucking night for the rest of her life. Because that's what she deserves. She didn't give a damn about Botham. Botham had a promising future. You ain't no telling what Botham could have became. Because Amber didn't allow him to live out his full potential. Because she want to be a dissy bitch with a bunch of lying going on, and her heart is full of hate. That's the reason why she didn't get away with this situation. See, she thought she was gonna lean on her white privilege, but she wasn't able to lean on her white privilege today. Miss Burbay said, we have plenty of African American women that are serving time in prison and nobody feels sorry for them, so I don't feel sorry for her. Lock that ass down. Oh, she didn't say ass, but that was what I said. I would agree. It's gonna be that hoe that befriends her that take that hoe out. Hello. Hello. That's who gonna get her, Simone. That's who gonna get her. That is who gonna get her. It's gonna be that bitch that's gonna be in that girl. It's gonna be all right. I know you down on your luck, back against your wind. Girl, you can count on me. Count on me. And she gonna feel comfort in that because that's gonna be the first time in probably months. Hey, Miss Reese's, that somebody said something decent to that bitch. She gonna fall for the okie doke, and that's gonna be the person that's gonna take her ass up out of here. And I ain't mad at them. I hope they don't spend one goddamn day longer in prison because of her. They treat her like they did Ted Bundy. Just let shit happen to her until we can kill her. Or she dropped dead. But they killed Ted though. Donny Hathaway was born today in 1945. One of his biggest hits was Someday We'll All Be Free. Yes, God, my mama liked that song. Um, I seen it too many times when I was a CO. I know you've seen some shit. CO will look out for her. Will look out for her. How there are more that will give her hell on the DL. Yes, God, Miss TR, they gonna treat that heifer. They gonna treat that heifer like she gonna know what it feel like to be black, and she white from inside that prison. They gonna pain, trust and believe they are. They gonna get her ass, and she deserves it. She deserves it. Oh, y'all been clowning with these thumbs up. I appreciate that. I got 61. Only 4 hoes hate me, and it's probably 4 bitches that can't feel me. Or 4 bitches I left one. I don't know how she's going to come tomorrow and try to plead a case to this jury who they already see you as a murderer. They done said it, girl, you're a murderer. After everything that we seen today, what can she say? And I ain't gonna lie, I got to give the gab, baby. I can do it sometime. I mean, but that comes along with being a motivational speaker. I have done that before. But it ain't nothing I ain't nothing I could think of that I could say that would make these people give her some type of mercy in the sentencing phase of this situation. It ain't nothing she deserved to have said for her. You are the worst of the worst. You deliberately took this man's life for nothing. For nothing. That's probably what she gonna do. Wait a minute. Child, I can't see. I ain't got the text on. I got to put it up on the screen. That's probably what she gonna do. Sleep with the CO for protection. But how long is that gonna last? Oh, I got 6 to 8 of them. Okay, then. They y'all seen Orange is the New Black. Do that work? You know that don't work. Riding there spreading eagle and getting and swallowing more dick than a little bit, and you're gonna wind up messed up. She doesn't deserve an ounce of mercy. No, she does not. Because what she did was awful. And what made it even more so awful was you had the nerve to try to lie your way out of it, like you really didn't mean to do what you did. She meant it. She meant what she did. Them tears y'all saw last week was her guilt. Not because she took an innocent man's life. She guilty because she can't get out of it. She knows she got to go to prison. She know that the half of the world hate her guts right now. Only the people that like her is the people that believe in what she believe in. And that is a betterment of one race over another one. Baby, if I was there in that courtroom listening to her speak, I swear I would hear, I swear all I would hear would be in Chris Brown cart. Charlie Brown. Won't. I know that's right. I hope don't nobody hear her. But tonight, y'all, as she sit in that jail cell tonight, bitch, they gonna have to have that bitch on double suicide watch. Cause you know they can't handle stress. That's one thing about us, and when I say us, I'm not being funny, but you know what I mean. We can take a licking and keep on ticking. We'll never, it's got to really get bad for us to say we want to take ourselves out. We'll get the asking Lord to have mercy before we get talking about trying to kill a bitch. You kill. I want to live. She gonna shave her head and link up with the other skinheads. But do you think the skinheads even want her? Cause she trifling personified. She couldn't ride. She could never ride with me. I don't give a damn. She going to prison, and I can't wait for her to get sentenced. I just can't wait to come back down here and dissect all that bullshit she gonna say tomorrow, trying to get people to feel some mercy so they don't send her up the river for them 99 that she eligible for. They'll take her. She'll kill a black. Yeah, they'll take her. She killed a black man. Well, yeah, skinhead, she probably can. But she's an ex-police officer, though. They don't care for the police. Did anyone catch? Okay, hold on. Did anyone catch someone saying, "Oh, shut up" after the verdict, just before the judge said no outburst? Who said that? I sound like Portia. Who said that? Miss Creation, my classic creation. I can see that happening. She gonna end up trying to link up. She gonna have to do something to survive. They'll love her. She skinheads hate uppity black people, and she killed one, so that's a badge for her. Ooh, baby, they better keep her well protected. Who said it, Miss Love Life? Do y'all know who said it? Did y'all hear who said it though? Oh, okay, take it, Miss. That's what I was thinking, Reggie. Skin, even though she a white woman that took out a what you would call a powerful, upcoming powerful black man, she's still a police officer. And I know for a fact I watched a documentary where they said that the skinheads don't care for the police. I heard that Dallas prison is very rough. I don't know about Dallas, but that one they got over there called the Polinsky unit down in Livingston, Texas. Oh, it ain't no joke. Of course, those were fake tears. That was her trying to play victim. That little speech she said didn't move me. I made a mistake. I wish God came and took my life. Then the tears. Oh, I didn't care nothing about that. I turned her ass off last week when she went to crying because it pissed me off to see that you got the nerve to cry. Bitch, he can't cry. You took that from him. So, what part of this I'm supposed to give a damn about? Those skinheads will tolerate her. She is too high profile, too much. Well, okay. So you saying they'll fool with her? I have to go cook for my hubby. Okay, thank you for coming, Miss No Nonsense. You have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow if they let when I get off. If I ain't too damn tired, I'm come back and talk about this shit some more. But I'm gonna get off in a minute though, cause I gotta get ready to prepare to watch my Greenleaf and stuff, and come back and do a video on that. But don't y'all be mad at me because I'm half sleepy right now. And by the time that Greenleaf come on, I might be sleeping, have to catch the replay, and I have to record the video in the morning. But I'm gonna try to get it out to y'all today though. She every bit of them 99. She need to be locked up, Miss Walker, for the 99. Okay. You have a good evening, Miss No Nonsense, and thank you so much for helping me out in the chat and for coming through, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be down here talking shit and swallowing speed. As a correction officer, that is what I am. They do not like. Wait a minute. Say it again, Reggie. As a correction officer, that's what I am. They do not like police officers. Okay, so you're corrections officer. You're a CO too. My sis in this chat, she used to be one. And I'm telling you, when I watched that documentary of them damn skinheads, they ain't like no damn police. Now maybe they'll make an exception because she killed what they consider to be a uppity black man. But I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss none of y'all comments. Tech and Miss. Don't skinheads hate police officers? Is Tech and Miss still in here? Oh, maybe I need to look at this chat. Because this chat be throwing me off. Okay. That's what I thought, Reggie. That's what I thought. I know I seen that on a documentary. I watches a lot of documentaries, and sometimes they shit roll together on me. But I know I wasn't crazy about that. Okay, Simone said exactly. They will use her, but the skinheads will have to pay too much for protection. Okay. So they gonna get a girl. I'm not sure. I know those white supremacy organizations are filled with officers. Oh. You know what? I might go watch me old documentary and come back the weekend and we talk about the shit. Cause I ain't trying to glorify white supremacy, but I damn sure like to talk about it and debunk the shit each chance I get. I can't even see her getting up the nerve to approach them for protection, knowing that she was a cop and they don't like her. Me either, D. But stranger things have happened, girl. Stranger things have happened. I want to know. I'm gonna have to go back and hear the verdict again because I want to know who said shut up. Who was saying it? Who was it? What side was they on when they were saying it? Those black women are going to kick her ass on the yards. That would be a good discussion, definitely, with the angle with the amount of officers. teachers, judges, politicians are in there. Huh. I might look that up. I might shake the tables. I might do that on my other channel. I can't play with this one right now. That sounds like some shit I wanna look into. Simone, we may have to you my pro-black sister. We need to go look up some documentaries, look at it, and we do a live over on the other channel. You come on stream yours. You can do this right here, and they won't even not see you. See? All you gotta do is start up the camera and they don't have to see, your background or you or nothing. I just don't give a fuck. I come on. She better act crazy so she can get sent to psych. People do that. People play crazy to go up in the mental wards of the jail. But I wonder if she probably she ain't got to play crazy. This right here, this day alone. Hey, Mrs. Stara, how you doing, girl? I've been live twice today. I've been talking today, Mrs. Stara. I sure have. My daughter is a CO. I'm gonna ask her about the protection. Okay, Miss TR, let me know. I really think that would be a good discussion to have. You know, talk about the white supremacist groups, and we could tear their ass up, debunk everything they stand for, but still educate the people at the same time about how they think. I think that's a good idea. She has a black judge and half of the jury was black. Okay, Nyca, no problem. Yeah. And you ain't gotta be on camera. Anybody else wanna do, Miss TR? If you wanna get on there, you can do it too. We could just talk about it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that damn that verdict today. I'm gonna have to. Now, if it was a white police officer, the skinheads would have took him, and they are not big on women. Everything is sexist with them. Oh, okay, okay. I can understand that. Hey, really, BTV, what's going on, baby? Welcome to the room. I'm gonna go back and watch that verdict today because I ain't hear nobody say nothing. Might be because I was hollering. Because when they said that she was guilty, baby, I went to screaming, hollering. I was hollering. I was happy in my spirit. But I still say, I don't see how this woman is going to get up there tomorrow and try to appeal to those jurors so that they cannot give us quite so much time. I honestly don't think that nothing is going to combat those text messages, those posts over on Pinterest. I don't believe none of that gonna help her, because the fact that they had the option to give a manslaughter and gave a murder with 6 hours of deliberation speaks volume about how effective or how much the jury just believed anything that was coming out of her mouth. Miss TR, if this would have been another Trayvon Martin, again, you would have had got some live footage from Dallas from me today, because I know them Negroes over there was gonna act a damn fool. If that jury would have came back with a not guilty verdict, half of Dallas would probably be tore up and on fire, and I'd have been broadcasting live. Here I am, y'all. We down here. I would have been on this channel here. Oh, I can go live from my other channel too now on my phone, thanks to y'all. But baby, I'd have been broadcasting live down here to the Dallas, y'all. Look at what these fools doing, because they done got mad. They ain't thinking about this their community. They thinking about the fact that once again a black man has been taken down at the hands of a white person, and the judicial system saw fit. Baby, I'd have had this camera all in y'all face. I ain't lying. Y'all would have caught everything. Probably up until the police told me to move my ass around. You might would have heard me talking shit to them, because I tends to do that. I couldn't follow the case. This type of stuff makes my feelings hurt. I don't like it, but I wanted to see a different outcome. I was praying for a different outcome because it was a major letdown when they let that goddamn George Zimmerman off. Man, when they let that man off, I felt fucked up. Then Mike Brown, I just was like Eric Gardner. I can't. I needed a win for the team. Not just because I'm a black woman, but because our lives matter too. They really do. Now, I'm not saying all lives don't matter. All lives definitely matter. I don't want to see nobody doing bad. But my loyalty and my first priority is to my people. And that is because I am a black woman. I live the black experience every single day. This ain't no option. I don't got no card that I could play. One day I could be white, the next day I could be black, the next day I could be something else. I'm black every day, all day, no matter what. Okay, now let me see what the okay, they're going to soften her up and she will fake cry. They need to beat her ass up. Girl, I would have been right with you turning over shopping. I'm telling you, fucking it up. I teared up with this verdict. I'm sure she's gonna get appeal though. But her appeal they ain't gonna do nothing. I honestly believe this case touched so many people's lives because we got an inside look as to who this man really was. A lot of times in these murder cases, you don't get as in-depth inside look into the person. We know a little bit, here and there, but this really touched a lot of people. You even seen white folks standing out there protesting in after she got arrested and all this shit. They wasn't even feeling it. Now, what does it say when your own can't even ride with you on GP? So I don't think this woman's road ahead is gonna be easy. I pray to God that it's not. Because every day, look at his mama, look at his sister. Listen what the sister and the mama saying about her other children, and the sister saying about her 3 kids, how this family has really been ripped apart. This was a close-knit family. These was law-abiding citizens. All they wanted to do was live and be free and make their coin and make their mark in society. And it was dead ass wrong that this woman stopped all of that from happening. I don't feel no compassion for Amber because when I look at Allison Jean, I don't feel no compassion for Amber. When I look at Elisa Finley, I ain't feel nothing for Amber Guyger. Because I was too busy feeling the pain of that mother and that sister that has to go on with life without her son and her brother. I can't feel her pain. She had options, y'all. She had options. It ain't had to turn out like this. She did that man wrong. And now I feel like she should spend the rest of her damn life. Thank you, Reggie. Thank you. I think she should spend the rest of her damn life being restricted. At least, even if she restricted, she better off than Botham. Botham is laying in a box, decomposing or has decomposed. He'll never know what it's like to have children. He'll never know how far he could have gone within his career. He'll never know how many people that he could have helped along the way. Thank you, Reggie. I appreciate that. He'll never get to experience any of that. And then taking his life, that girl really kind of destroyed the mama and the sister's life. I can't feel that girl's pain because there were options. If I go up in your house, I'ma know immediately, even with the lights off, that I done made a wrong turn somewhere. And instead of shooting you, I'm gonna back out, and if there's still some confusion there, she was a Dallas police officer. How about about calling your homeboys and getting them on the hotline bling? You know they answer for each other real fast. It's our asses they leave out in the streets and up in the houses to lay there and die and stuff. Okay? I'm sorry I'm late, but hey, Lady Nyca, I'm here. Okay, baby, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's what she should be in a boss. I agree. Rest in heaven, Sandra Bland. Amen. Hey, Copper, I love you too, baby. I love you too. I sure do. Mm, I don't feel nothing for her. And I don't think, in light of what we've learned from this trial, and in light of what we learned in the part day one of the sentencing phase, the character witnesses that came up. Hey, sweetness, how you doing, baby? I don't think that she's going to be able to pull one over them people's eyes. If they ain't fall for them crocodile ass tears she tried to give us, they damn sure ain't gonna take no mercy. Amber is 31 years old. I know that's young, but she knew better. I don't want her to ever. I don't want her dead because I told y'all my spirit won't let me feel that way for her. If I start wanting death on a bitch, I'm gonna have to go talk to the Lord immediately because that ain't ordained by Him at all. Mm-mm. But I don't want this woman to ever be able to enjoy life. Yeah, she called herself apologizing, but I mean, what does it mean? Oh, I know my daughter live in Texas, Demetra. And if this verdict would have went wrong today, you probably would have seen me in y'all Dallas streets somewhere going live, showing the people what's going on. Baby, I look, the car got a full tank of gas out there. I was prepared for this shit to go left. I was going right on over there and turn my camera on. I had already told my son, if I gotta swoop through and pick you up so you can be the cameraman, because I'm gonna get my point across if this shit don't go right. I was prepared. I want her dead. I guess I'm not holy. Well, I'm not gonna. It ain't up to me to judge your salvation, Simone. You know I feel that way. I just can't, you got a right to feel what you got to feel. If that's how you feel, you want her out of the picture, then I can respect that. And even though I don't agree with that, I can respect how you feel. What does an apology do when you shot a man in cold blood in his apartment? An apology means nothing. Absolutely. It didn't mean anything. I refuse to pray for my feelings toward her. Guess I'm going to go to hell for that one. Well, now, child, you ain't necessarily going to go to hell because, see, we serve a forgiving God. You see what I'm saying? And if you feel like that you want this woman to die or whatever y'all want to happen to her, then I can only say that although I may not agree, I can totally understand where you're coming from. Because she didn't have no compassion for Botham. She didn't give a fuck about what she did to him, how it was going to affect his family. She had to know somebody loved his ass just like somebody loved her. Death is too easy. I hope she lives a long, miserable life. That's my point, Quantity Husband Mystery Life Bill. Child, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want her to get a quick out. Death would be too easy. That's why I say keep a good eye on that hoe. Don't let that bitch try to get no damn covers and string herself up and kill herself. Hell no. Keep that bitch alive. She need to. It is a misery that she's gonna live inside that prison. That's gonna make her wanna die. So, in my opinion, that's her get back. That's her payback on earth for what she did to that man. I ain't got nothing to do with how God, how He handled her up there on the other side. I didn't got nothing to do with that. But on earth, I want her to go through it. I don't want her to go. I don't want them to put her on death row. Mm-mm. Don't y'all dare. If I wish I could have been, oh, child, I wish I could talk. I wish I could talk. All I can do is talk through this damn thing here. I don't want that heifer to go to no jail and a death row. I don't want her on death row. Death row is too good for her. What I want is, I want her ass to be sentenced to so many damn years that if she do got that get out, that bitch ain't got but one strand of hair and one tooth. That's how long I want her to be there. She doesn't deserve to live whether it's behind bars or not. Prison will become normal and she won't be miserable. Yes, she will be miserable because nobody truly acclimates to prison. Some people just have to learn to go with the flow because there's no other choice involved. But inside, they never okay with waking up every day and having somebody dictate to them their every single move. You kill her now, it won't mean nothing because death for her would be a quick out. That's an easy out. Leave her ass to live in this world, in that penitentiary system where she can suffer, be at the risk and mercy of other prisoners in that joint for however many years they got it, till the bitch have one strand of hair and one tooth, like I said. Death Row, from what I seen on Netflix, ain't nothing but scheduled prolonged misery. That's what being in prison is for a long, long time. It may become normal for some people, but I'm speaking from a personal experience. I know that everybody don't have that. I know somebody sitting right now, been there for over 20 years. She needs at least 30 to life, and I feel what she did. And to feel what she did every day, she needs to live this out. I want her to be miserable. That's all I'm saying. I want her to be miserable. If they kill her now, it's gonna be like an easy out for that ass. I can't have that. If Erica and Safari don't sit they stupid ass down, look, that's the pregnancy photos for Erica, Mina, and that goddamn Safari. That old big dick ass Safari. Yes, God. Child, and almost made me forget what the fuck I was talking about. Wait a minute. Let me get back to the chat. Yeah, she pregnant, Miss Silver. That's what she said. She said she pregnant. Child, it did, kills. It made me feel some kind of ooh. Every time I look at Safari, I just get warm in my ooh. I prefer the clink of a death row cell hearing folks 1 or 2 year she's years really walk that walk. Can we say impose mind fucks? Yeah, absolutely. I want this girl to suffer because that man laid on that ground in his own apartment and he suffered before he died. And she did nothing. No, oh, Reese's, yes, God. Child, this ain't I ain't supposed to be thinking about that kind of stuff. Let me get my mind focused back where it need to. Let me get off this picture. Cause I don't even see her, I see him. Let me stop. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. There's a video of them doing the shoot on YouTube. Oh yeah, I'm a fan. I likes to look at him. I don't give a damn about her. Oh, it's okay, Reese's girl. It's just something about that Safari Samuels that make an old lady like me just get flustered. Amber bought them. Forgive me, Lord. Because, see, I was just thinking. See how my mind went? See how the Lord was. That's even more reason. Boston probably walking around like a fucking safari, or was, and this bitch done took it away, and now nobody gonna get to enjoy it. You know that's an island man too. Ooh. Yeah, he don't. You know why Safari ain't annoying to me? Cause I don't hear nothing he's saying. Every time I look at Safari, I just think about that picture. I don't see him I don't see him from the waist up. I see him from the waist down. You said his whole name, his Pee-wee says, I'm trying to tell you, baby. Ooh, they goddamn Safari. God bless him, Lord Jesus. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let me focus. See, I need to focus. Whew. God bless. You know, some men I just have to shift my weed to, girl. Some men I just have to. And I just got double mad thinking about this bitch that killed Botham. He from that island. He probably was walking around with something like that. And this bitch then took our option away. Oh, raggedy bitch. Okay, let me pay attention to the chat again. What happened? You need to be on that show Southern Charm. Why you say that? I ain't never seen Southern Charm, but I see reviews that come up on the YouTube. I got a man, but I be buying it, doing a review at income to okay. Nigga, they just made it to where Florida teachers can carry a gun in the classroom. Hold on. My brain shifted. I just read that and I'm still thinking about Safari. Whew. Okay. They just made it to where all teachers can carry a gun in the classroom. Why? That is that's a catastrophe waiting to happen. Maybe that's why she killed him. He wasn't taking that option away. He was taking that option away and she couldn't handle it. D, if they find out that he ever put that anywhere near her and that's why she did all of this shit, I'm gonna have to say a whole bunch of Hail Marys. Cause then I'm gonna want that bitch dead. You can't get mad. If you don't have what it takes to hold some good pain in your life, then you can't get mad at the next man because he take his pain and go away. You should have been on top of your game. Don't no man need to die because he got good pain and he took it and ran off with it. Child. Oh, God. Come visit Virginia Beach. You know what? I think somebody invited me. I think I was supposed, it was a couple of years ago. I think me and Random TV Reviews and some more people was talking about getting together, going on a vacation. None of the bullshit, just a vacation. And I don't know. I don't remember. But why you say I need to come to Virginia Beach, Richard? What they gonna? Why I need to be on Southern Charm? Talk to me. Tell me why I need to be on Southern Charm. Cause I might try to see if I can get on there since Tyler Perry don't seem to want to use me on the have and have nots. And I know I'll shake that damn show up on. Her racist text, the Pinterest quotes she liked, shows that she was undeserving to get anywhere near our son. Yes, God. Respect the pain. Okay? Again, I would say they look awful awful close and chummy in that picture. People do not allow you to touch them like that for no damn picture. I'm just saying. Pharrell has music festival in April. Oh yeah? Now that'll make me move, baby. A music festival. I like some music, you know, every now and again. I showed y'all on my birthday. I get up and do a little something here now and again. Hmm. Okay, baby. Thank you for coming. I'm finna get ready to end this live. It's at a hour and 30 minutes. And the last time y'all had me down here a couple hours ago, I kept talking for 2 hours, and that I don't try to give y'all all of that. She was racist. That hoe even disrespected her black counterparts. Yes, she did. You seen them what she was saying about them. She did. She don't deserve nothing. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I just wanted to come in today and do day one of the sentencing phase. And tomorrow I will be back. I can't say I'm gonna come live right after it go off this time because I gotta go to work tomorrow, y'all. So I ain't gonna get off till 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna come, I'm gonna try to look at it and see what what it's giving, and then I'm gonna go live again and we're gonna talk about it. But I wanted to come in and spend some time with y'all. I really did. It's called Something in the Water. That's what's the name of the music fest, Richard. I seen them text messages today on that screen in that courtroom. And that was enough to make me feel some kind. I was already strong in my resolve, fuck her, but now I really am because you ain't got no respect for nobody. You a disrespectful little cunt, and you deserve to sit your ass up. They ain't gonna give me no money for this video, cause I done cussed so much on him. Oh well, one for the road, honey. You can't get paid all the time. Sometimes you have to just let it go. But I said what I said. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Miss Rosa, I'm about to get on off though. I done been on here an hour and a half. I had to come back and do day one of the sentencing phase. The first live was the guilty verdict and how we felt about that. Then we did the day one of the sentencing phase where the character witnesses and everything showed up, and they showed us her Pinterest post and her text messaging proving that she's a ain't shit bitch. I had to come back and talk about that. But now that I'm through talking about that and I'm at an hour and 32 minutes, I'm going to go on, get on off the line because other people going to start going live soon. And I don't like to interfere with nobody else's live. Plus, I'm tired of talking. I ain't said enough. I got to give me a little rest so I can go watch this Greenleaf and come back down and through and drop a pre-recorded video on y'all, if not tonight, first thing in the morning. So I thank each and every person for coming in and talking with me. And thank you, Kels, for that wonderful picture. I'm going to go back to it in a few minutes. Thank you, Simone, and all of the soldiers, the army that was up in here protecting the chat and myself. I will see y'all again tomorrow. Again, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. I will see y'all tomorrow. Now y'all gonna get you something to eat because y'all know these other people gonna start going live and y'all gonna want to get your little dose of mess in. So go on and get you something to eat and get your drink together, girl. Get your drink together so that you go watch the shit. So some of y'all come back and tell me in the DMs like y'all always do. I'm be waiting on it, okay? Have a good night, everybody. Peace.